Okay, next topic in writing is going to be talking about the end of the writing process, which is publishing. Publishing is certainly not, from what I understand, as strenuous as it used to be. Unless you really want to try and get your book published by one of the big publishers. The process is still the same pretty much for them, but if you just want your book out there and you want to self-publish it, my method was self-publishing through a website called CreateSpace, and that will have been in the links on the helpful links video. Typically, they're not going to charge anything for the actual publication, and with CreateSpace it will be a paperback. They do not do hardback as of right now because of it being self-publishing with higher publishing costs. As a result of that, they cannot offer hardbacks, so it will only be published in a paperback form. But it will be in print. And if that's what you want, to actually see your book in print, then that is a way to do it, and it will not cost you anything to actually print your book. Now, to purchase it once it's printed, you can purchase it at a cheaper author's cost. They call it the member's cost with CreateSpace. And for ebooks, if you're just looking to publish a ebook, or if you are looking to publish a print and an ebook as I did, then what you're going to want to do for that is Kindle Direct Publishing. You're going to want to make sure you have Scrivener or some way or some friend who knows how to help you to transfer it to an ebook format. You're going to start with your manuscript and transfer it over to an ebook format. And typically that will then, again, not be any charge for that. The process of getting the ebook done is sweat from your brow, though. But typically, yeah, you're going to want to publish your print through the CreateSpace, and you're going to want to publish your ebook through the Kindle Direct Publishing, and you will get royalties with Kindle Direct Publishing. If you do not go through Kindle Select, which means that you have to exclusively sell your ebook through them, you will only get 35% royalties. You will get 70% royalties if you go through Kindle Select and agree to exclusively publish your ebook through them. Again, that's up to the author's personal choices and preferences. But it's really not that hard a process. They generally walk you through it. If you do not want to use one of their standard boilerplate book covers for the CreateSpace, particularly with the print, then I suggest finding a what they call crowdsourcing. Crowdspring is a good one. It crowdsources artists, or at least there's a section of it that crowdsources artists who will bid to do your cover, and they will present you with many different options, and you choose the one that you wish to use, and they will then inform the winner, and the winner will contact you, and essentially you will get a cover done by bid, and from there on you can use that as your cover. And apparently, at least in my case, they also include in that same package, and it's reasonable. I mean, it's reasonable considering that you're working with an artist, and some of them are from around the world. But typically it's going to be very good quality, and it's not going to be one of the boilerplate ones from CreateSpace, if you which I could understand why, because I chose not to use the boilerplate ones either. But in general, I find that's the best process for the actual publishing. Once you have written and edited, proofread many times your final manuscript draft. And again, that is what I see as an easy way of publishing, getting it out there. Again, I have not had experience with the big publishers going through the actual old publication process where you have to send your manuscript to all the publishers and everything like that. If that's what you really want, then you're still going to have to go through that process.